live in the Prairie Lake Tiger Volleyball Palace for tonight's conference contest between our Lady Tigers and the Gravette Lady Lions. I'm Brandon Clark. I'm your commentator for tonight's action. And tonight our Lady Tigers come in 4-15-1 and 1-9 in the conference. Gravette comes in hang on right quick. They come in 5-8 and 4-6 in the conference is Gravette. Our starting lineup tonight is number 3, Sophie Nunziato, number 10, Olivero, number 10, Sydney Stearman, number 6, Mackenzie Parnell, number 11, and number 3, Sophie Nunziato. And on the serve is Gravette. Here we go on the serve, and that's a point for Gravette. It's 1-0 Lady Lions here in the early going here in set number 1. And nice hustle that time by Mackenzie Parnell. Just drops a little too far in front of her, and it's 2-0 Gravette Lady Lions here in the first set. And Gravette on the serve, and nice hustle again by Mackenzie Parnell trying to dig the ball out, and it's now 3-0 Gravette here in the early going. A nice job by Sydney Stearman of keeping the ball up. Nunziato gets it across. Nice job by Lexi Live digging it up. Nice hustle by Mackenzie Parnell, and it's 4-0 Gravette. Timeout Prairie Grove. Let's take a timeout with him. It's 4-0 Gravette here in the early going. Watch Prairie Grove volleyball.
Hi, my name is Matthew, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Prairie Grove Christian Church, where our mission statement is to love God, love others, and serve others. We have 2 services on Sunday morning at 9 and 10:30 a.m., lasting a little over an hour, which consist of worship, communion, and a biblically based message. On Wednesdays, we have The Quest and 2240 ministries for children in junior high, as well as men's and women's small groups. Twice a year, we have men's and women's encounters. On Sunday night, we have 2240 for the high schoolers. Some of the ways we love to serve our community are through the Great Serve Life Ministries in the back.
And we're back live here in the Prairie Lake Tiger Volleyball Palace. It's 4-0 Gravette here in the early going. And Gravette spikes that one into the net and make that 4-1 Gravette here in the early going. Now serving for the Lady Tigers, number 31, Emma Marvar. And Emma on a nice serve. And that's going into the net on Gravette. It's 4-2. Gravette here in the early going. Prairie Grove was down 4-0. Now we're down 4-2. And now we're serving again for the Lady Tigers is number 31, Emma Marvar. Nice serve again, that time by Emma. Over to Gravette. Let's see what they're going to do. Nice hustle by Mackenzie Parnell. And now make that Gravette 5, Prairie Grove 2 here in the early going of the match. And now Gravette's number 12, Lily Dodge, is now serving for the Lady Lions. And Dodge does a good job on the serve. Nice job by Lexi Light. Nunziato gets it almost down, but Gravette keeps it up. And nice job that time. Whoa, nice job that time by Gravette of getting it across the net. Lexi Light tries to put it down right there. Couldn't seem to do it. Nice block that time over to Light again, and nice job by Lexi Light. Made that Gravette 5, Prairie Grove 3. As it's now loud here in the Prairie Grove Lady Tiger Volleyball Palace. Coming into the game is number 19 for the Tigers. That is Emily Traylor. Serving for the Lady Tigers is number 3, Sophia Nunziato. And Nunziato again on the serve, and that one is going to go a little long, and now make that Gravette 6, Prairie Grove 3 here in set number 1. And Gravette that time on the serve. Nice serve by Gravette. And Prairie Grove does a nice job of getting it back across the net. Nice bump by Stearman to Marvar. Sets up Lexi Light. Almost gets down for the Tigers. And I thought we were going to get a break there, and we are. They're going to call a 4-hit that time on Gravette and make that Gravette 6, Prairie Grove 4 here in set number 1. Coming in, number 11, Samantha Blosser is coming in for number 10, Cindy Stearman. Samantha Blosser on the serve. Nice serve, and it gets down. Make that Gravette 6, Prairie Grove 5 here in set number 1. So after being down 4-0, the Tigers have been able to put together a 5-6 run. And now serving again for the Lady Tigers is number 11, Samantha Blosser. And that one goes into the net that time on Sam, and it's 7-5 now. Gravette. Coming into the game is number 10, Cindy Stearman, coming out number 11, Samantha Blosser for the Tigers. And nice job that time by Gravette on the serve. Nice job by Traylor getting it across. Stearman bumps it up to Marvar, to Traylor. Almost gets down, but Gravette does a good job of keeping the ball up. Nice block that time by Conrad and White. And that one's going to go way too far out on Gravette. Make that Gravette 7 and Prairie Grove 6 here in set number 1. Coming into the game is number 16, Madison Hutchinson, for number 20, Lexi Light. And Gracie Pierce came in for Emma Malvar for the Tigers. And a nice job that time by Madison Hutchinson of tying the game up at 7 here in set number 1. And we're all tied at 7 here in set 1 with a nice serve last time by Madison Hutchinson for Prairie Grove. And Madison Hutchinson again with a nice serve. Gravette does a good job of digging the ball out. Pierce over to Hutchinson, back over to Gravette. Gravette does a good job of keeping the ball up, and that one's gonna, whoa, we got a break there, and now it's 8-7 Prairie Grove after trailing 4-0, and being down 7-5. It's now 8-7 Tigers. Madison Hutchinson still serving for the Tigers. And that one's gonna go, oh, nice job by Gravette, just goes way too far out of bounds on the Lady Lions, and now make that Prairie Grove 9 and Gravette 7 here in set number 1. Let's take a quick commercial break. We'll come back and we'll get ready to continue set number 1. You're watching Prairie Grove Volleyball.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
And we are back live here in the Prairie Grove Lady Tiger Volleyball Palace. It's 9-7 Prairie Grove here in set number 1. Prairie Grove, if you're just joining us, Prairie Grove trailed 4-0 in the early going, and it was 7-5 Gravette, and then all of a sudden Prairie Grove's been able to roll off 4 straight points, and now make that Prairie Grove 9, Gravette 7. Madison Hutchinson has done an amazing job on serving right now for Prairie Grove. Make that Prairie Grove 10, Gravette 7 here in the early going. Madison Hutchinson again on the serve. Nice serve. And And that's going to go a little long on Hutchinson that time. Make that Prairie Grove 10. Gravette 8 here in set number 1. And nice job by Gracie Pierce that time trying to keep the ball alive. Just goes down in favor of Gravette. Now make that Prairie Grove 10, Gravette 9. And Gravette again on an amazing serve. Stearman does a good job of bumping it up. Nice job by Pierce of getting it across. Gravette gets it back over to Prairie Grove. Nice bump by Stearman. Up to Hutchinson. Over to Trailer. And that's going to fall on our side of the net. Make that Prairie Grove 10, Gravette 10 here in set number 1. And a good job by Madison Hutchinson there. And, oh, nice, whoa! And Sydney Stearman tries to keep the ball up that time, but it goes out, a little bit out of her range, and now make that Gravette 11, Prairie Grove 10 here in set number 1. Gravette again on an amazing serve. Pierce does a good job of trying to keep it up. And it's now Gravette 12, Prairie Grove 10 here in the early going. And that's a little long and make that Gravette 12, Prairie Grove 11 here in set number 1. Now coming in is number 6, Mackenzie Parnell, and number 3, Sophie Annunziato for the Tigers. And now serving for the Lady Tigers is number 6, Mackenzie Parnell. And Parnell on a great serve that time. Nice job by Hutchinson of keeping it up. Kelsey Pickett to Annunziato, gets it down. Hey! Make that Gravette 12, Prairie Grove 12 here in set number 1. And now serving this time is number 6, Mackenzie Parnell for Prairie Grove. Parnell keeps it up on our side of the net to Hutchinson, to Pickett, gets it back over to Gravette. Gravette gets it back over to us. Nice job on Parnell to Hutchinson, to Annunziato, gets it across. And now Stearman on the last bump. Hutchinson to Conrad, and Conrad and Pickett do a good job of blocking the ball for coming over to our side of the net, and now make that Gravette 12, Prairie Grove 13 here in set number 1. Mackenzie Parnell still serving for the Tigers, and Parnell does a good job of getting the ball across the net. Gravette knocks it out of bounds. Make that Prairie Grove 14, Gravette 12 here in set number 1. And as Coach Green always says, the first team to 20 will take the set, and we're 6 points away from that. Can we get the 20 before Gravette does? Mackenzie Parnell on the last serve, but that's going to go into the net. Make that Prairie Grove 14, Gravette 13 here in set number 1. And a nice job by Stearman over to the Annunziato, over to Pickett, who got it across the net that time for Prairie Grove. Kelsey Pickett with a nice bump that time, gets it back across the net. Gravette does a good job of keeping it across the net for us. And a nice job that time by the Lady Tigers of getting the ball down on Gravette's side of the net. Make that Prairie Grove 15 and Gravette 13. Coming into the game is number 12, Jansen Williams. And now serving for the Lady Tigers, Olivero, number 10, Sydney Stearman. And Stearman on a good serve. Make that another great serve tonight for the Tigers. Annunziato does a good job. Oh, and they're going to call a 2-hit on Gravette. Make that Gravette 16, Prairie Grove 13 here in set number 1. And now serving again for our Lady Tigers is Olivero, number 10, Sydney Stearman. Stearman again on a great serve. Gravette does a good job of receiving the ball. Into the net that time, and down goes the ball. And now timeout, Gravette Lady Lions, as it's now Prairie Grove 17, Gravette 13. here in set number 1. Let's take a quick commercial break. We'll come back and we'll continue the first set. You watch Prairie Go Volleyball.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
And we're back live here in the Prairie Grove Lady Tiger Volleyball Palace. It's 17-13. Prairie Grove over Gravette here in set number 1. Still serving for our Lady Tigers is number 10, Olivero, Sydney Stearman. And Stearman again on a great serve. And, oh, nice bump that time by Gravette. I thought the ball was going to go down in our favor, but it ends up going to, and they're going to call, I'm not so sure what the referee called there, but now it's 17-14, Prairie Grove here in set number 1. Serving for Gravette, number 18, that is Haley Dawson. And Haley Dawson serves that one into the net, make that Prairie Grove 18 and Gravette 14. Good serve that time by Haley Dawson for Gravette, just went into the net. But either way, Prairie Grove would take the points any way we can get them. Now serving for the Lady Tigers is number 31, Emma Marvar. And Emma on a good serve, but that one goes into the net. Now make that Prairie Grove 18, Gravette 15 here in set number 1. Now serving for Gravette, number 12, that is Lily Dodge. And Lily Dodge on a great serve, that time for Gravette. Sophie Nunziato, oh, spiked it right out of the net. Goes Gravette, but Nunziato was able to still get it across. Lexi Light on the bump, nice job by Nunziato getting it across. Nunziato and Williams do a good job of trying to block the ball. Nice bump by Parnell. And Gravette, good hustle by Gravette. And the ball is still up in the air. Nice hustle by Emma Malvar. Just goes down on her, and I made that Prairie Grove 18, Gravette 16 here in set number 1. And now serving again for the Lady Lions is number 12, Illy Dodge. Lexi Light does a good job of getting it across the net. Gravette does a good job of getting it back across. Ooh, miscommunication that time by our Lady Tigers, and it falls down in Gravette's favor. Make that Prairie Grove 18, Gravette 17 here in set number 1. Lily Dodge has been doing a good job on serving for the Lady Lions. Nunziato, he does a good job of serving that time, but the ball goes way long that time on Nunziato and made that Prairie Grove 18, Gravette 18 here in set number 1. And Lady Tiger fans, the thing that I'm really excited about in tonight's game is our Lady Tigers have kept this game close. The last couple games have been kind of rough on us. We lost 3 games in a row in Neosho, Missouri. We lost to Neosho 2-0, lost to Joplin 2-0. And I don't know how to pronounce the first team's name that we played up in Neosho, but we ended up coming out of the weekend with a 3-game loss, and I'm hoping that tonight we can keep it going, but this time hopefully get a win. And nice job that time by Lexi Light of getting the ball. No, nice job by Gravette of getting the ball down, and I make that Gravette 19, Prairie Grove 18 here in set number 1. And now serving again for Gravette is number 12, Haley Dawson. I'm sorry, that's Illy Dodge. And that's a point for Gravette, 20-18 now. Gravette now leads us here in set number 1. We did have a 17-13 lead at one point, and then Gravette all of a sudden has just been able to rally back. Lexi Light does a good job of getting it across. Gravette does a good job of trying to keep it up. And that's going to go a little long on Gravette, and I make that Gravette 20, Prairie Grove 19 here in set number 1. Coming in is number 19, Emily Trailer. Coming out number 6, Emma Marvar for the Tigers. And now serving for the Tigers is number 3, Sophie Naziato. Naziato does a good job of getting the ball across. Lexi Live with a nice block, and now make that Prairie Grove 20, Gravette 20 here in set number 1. And in volleyball, you have to win it by a score of 25. And the first team to 25 will win the set. Let's hope we can get there first. Malvar does a good job of setting the ball up, but miscommunication that time by Prairie Grove and make that Gravette 21. Prairie Grove's 20 here in set number 1. Now serving for Gravette is number 9, the Lavero, Kaylee Idiot. And Kaylee does a good job of serving the ball that time for Gravette. That ball is going to go long on the Tigers, and I make that Gravette 22, Prairie Grove 20 here in set number 1. And now, nice job that time by our Lady Tigers of getting the ball across. Gravette, they're going to call a 2-hit on Gravette and make that 22 points for Gravette, 21 for Prairie Grove here in set number 1. And now coming into the game is number 14, Gracie Pierce. And coming out is Olivero, number 10, Cindy Stearman. Now serving for the Tigers is number 11, Samantha Blosser. Blosser does a good job on the serve. And Trailer does a good job of knocking the ball down. Make that 22 all here in set number 1. As it's now Prairie Grove 22, Gravette 22. And now serving for the Lady Tigers is number 11, Samantha Blosser. Samantha Blosser on a nice serve that time again. And Gracie Pierce does a good job of trying to keep the ball alive right there, just unable to do it. And I make that Gravette 23, Prairie Grove 22 here in set number 1. Now serving for Gravette number 32, that is Shelby Varner. And a nice serve that time by Gravette, and I make that Gravette 24, Prairie Grove 22. And in volleyball rules, you have to win the game by 2 points. But I'm hoping Prairie Grove can get to 24. And they're going to call a 2-hit on Prairie Grove, and that's the end of the first set as Gravette takes it 25-22 in set number 1. And Lady Tiger fans, what I saw right there from our Lady Tigers is that we did not give up there. We continued to play hard throughout that first set. But I'm hoping we can win the second set, even things up at 1 set apiece here in this matchup. And so let's go to a quick commercial break. I'll come back, and we'll get ready for set number 2. You watch Prairie Grove Volleyball.
Hi, my name is Matthew, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Prairie Grove Christian Church, where our mission statement is to love God, love others, and serve others. We have 2 services on Sunday morning at 9 and 10:30 a.m., lasting a little over an hour, which consist of worship, communion, and a biblically based message. On Wednesdays, we have The Quest and 2240 ministries for children in junior high, as well as men's and women's small groups. Twice a year, we have men's and women's encounters. On Sunday night, we have 2240 for the high schoolers. Some of the ways we love to serve our community are through the Great Serve, Life Ministries and the Backpack Program. In the fall, we have upward basketball and cheerleading opportunities for children who are in kindergarten through 2nd grade. This year, we will have a group going to Cambodia as well as supporting missions in Papua New Guinea and Haiti. If you want to experience what Faith and Grace is all about, come to Prairie Grove Christian Church to learn, worship, and meet people just like you. For any Farmington residents, please consider visiting our sister church, Caston Christian, at the Randall Lynch Middle School cafeteria, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky, then suddenly you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
To buy a new recliner, a sofa, or maybe you need a box springs and mattress. Well, look no further than Hart
And we're back live in the Prairie Grove Lake Tiger Volleyball Palace. If you just joined us, Gravette took the first set by a score of 25-22. So here in set number 2, I'm hoping Prairie Grove can win set 2 and force this game into at least a 4-set match. So now serving for the Lady Tigers to get us started here in set number 2 is number 31, Emma Marvar. And Emma does a good job on serving that time for the Tigers. Gravette does a good job of keeping it up. And that ball is going to fall in favor of the Tigers, as that was miscommunication that time by the Gravette Lady Lions. And now I'm serving again for the Lady Tigers. It's number 31, Emma Marvar. And Emma's been doing a really good job tonight on serving. And a good job that time by Emma Marvar on the serve. And another miscommunication right there by Gravette and make that Prairie Grove 2. Gravette 0 here early in set 2. And that one goes into the net on Emma Marvar that time. Make that Prairie Grove 2. Gravette 1 now here in set number 1. And nice job by Mackenzie Parnell of trying to keep the ball up, but it goes out of bounds. And now make that Gravette 2, Prairie Grove 2 here in set number 2. And Haley Dawson again on another great serve there for Gravette. And Gravette that time they're going to get and they're going to call a 2-hit on the Tigers. Now make that Gravette 3, Prairie Grove 2 here in set number 2. And serving again for the Lions is number 18, Haley Dawson. A nice job by Jansen Williams to get the ball down on Gravette's side of the net, make it Prairie Grove 3, Gravette 3 here in set number 2. And now serving for the Lady Tigers is number 3, Sophie Nunziato. And that one's going to go into the net on Sophia that time. That made that Gravette 4, Prairie Grove 3 here in set number 2. Now serving for Gravette, number 12 is Lily Dodge. And Lily Dodge again on another great serve for Gravette. Gravette does a good job of keeping it on our side of the net, but Prairie Grove is able to get it across. And miscommunication that time on the Tigers. Now make that Gravette 5, Prairie Grove 3 here in set number 2. And Lily Dodge again on another nice serve for Gravette. Lexi Light does a good job of getting the ball across. Thought the ball was going to drop there, but Gravette does a good job of keeping it up. And that one's going to go long on Gravette. And now make that Gravette 5, Prairie Grove 4. Coming into the game is number 18, Kennedy Conrad, and number 11, Samantha Blosser, replacing number 12, Jansen Williams, and number 10, Sydney Stearman. Now serving for the Tigers is number 11, Samantha Blosser. Nice job that time by Samantha on the serve. Malvar to Light, and that's going to go out of bounds on the Tigers. Make that Gravette 6, Prairie Grove 4 here in set number 2. And now coming back into the game is number 10, Sydney Stearman, replacing number 11, Samantha Blosser for the Tigers. Serving is the libero for Gravette, number 9, Kaylee Idiot. And Trailer does a good job of getting the ball back over to Gravette. And nice job by Trailer to set up Stearman. And that's going to go back over to Gravette. Nice block that time by Trailer and Conrad of keeping the ball on Gravette's side of the net. Nice hustle by Stearman. Sets up Trailer, and Gravette handles the ball well that time. And right there, it's now Gravette 6, Prairie Grove 5 here in set number 2. And now coming into the games number 4, Kelsey Pickett. And now serving for the Lady Tigers is number 16, Madison Hutchinson. Hutchinson on a great serve that time for the Tigers. Nice job by Stearman of keeping the ball up. And back over to Gravette. Trailer. Nice hustle by Sydney Stearman. Just goes a little bit too far out of her reach. And now make that Gravette 7, Prairie Grove 5 here in set number 2. And that ball is going to drop right in front of Michaela Smith. Made that Gravette 8, Prairie Grove 5 here in set number 2. Serving for the Lady Lions is number 32. That is Shelby Berner. And Berner sends that one into the net. Now make that Gravette 8, Prairie Grove 6 here in set number 2. And now serving for the Lady Tigers is number 6, Mackenzie Parnell. Mackenzie Parnell on a great serve. Gravette handles it perfectly. Gravette gets it back over to us. And now Hutchinson sets up Pickett for the easy point, and now make that Gravette 8, Prairie Grove 7 here in set number 2. And now Mackenzie Parnell on a great serve that time. And nice hustle that time by Stearman and Hutchinson. But that one's going to fall out of bounds in favor of Gravette. Now make that Gravette 9, Prairie Grove 7 here in set number 2. And now serving for the Lady Lions is number 4, Madison McDaniel. Hutchinson sets up Kelsey Pickett for the easy, almost the easy point, but Gravette was able to keep it up. Stearman back to Hutchinson, and Hutchinson back over to Gravette. And that one's going to go a little long on Gravette, and now make that Gravette 9, Prairie Grove 8 here in set number 2. And now serving for the Lady Tigers are the libero, number 10, Sydney Stearman. Stearman on a great serve. That time, and that's an ace, right there for the Tigers. And now make that Gravette 9, Prairie Grove 9 here in set number 2. Stearman on another great serve there for the Tigers. Gravette does a good job of keeping it, of getting it back over across our side to the net. And Sophie Neziato does a good job of trying to get the easy point there, but now make that Gravette 10, Prairie Grove 9. Now serving for the Lady Lions is number 7, Amanda Duncan. And Duncan on a great serve. And that's going to go a little long on Duncan. And now make that Gravette 10, Prairie Grove 10 here in set number 2. Coming into the game is number 31, Emma Marvar, replacing number 4, Kelsey Pickett. Also coming into the game, number 20, Lexi Light. Coming out is number 16, Madison Hutchinson. Now serving for the Lady Tigers is number 31, Emma Marvar. And Emma on a great serve that time. And now make that Prairie Grove 11. Gravette 10 here in set number 2. And now Emma Marvar still serving for the Tigers. And Marvar again on a great serve. Gravette does a good job of keeping the ball up. Lexi Light. And Sophie Naziato did a good job of getting it across the Gravette side of the net that last time. And now that one's going to fall in the favor of the Tigers. Now make that Prairie Grove 12, Gravette 10 here in set number 2. Now serving again for our Lady Tigers is number 31, Emma Marvar. And Emma on a great serve. Gravette does a good job of keeping the ball up. Gravette does a good job of getting it back to our side of the net that last time. And good communication that time by the Lady Tigers. Gravette does a good job of keeping the ball alive, but that goes out on Gravette and make that Prairie Grove 13, Gravette 10 here in set number 2. Still serving for the Lady Tigers is number 31, Emma Marvar. Emma on a great serve. Gravette does a good job of keeping the ball up. Stearman on the last bump. To Marvar, to Nunziato, gets it back over to Gravette. Gravette gets it back over to us. Lexi Light gets it over that last time for Prairie Grove. And that one's going to go long again on Gravette and make that Prairie Grove 14 and Gravette 10 here in set number 2. Still serving for the Lady Tigers is number 31, Emma Marvar. Emma on a great serve. And that one's going to go and I'm out on Gravette, and that's an ace for Emma Marvar. Make that Prairie Grove 15 and Gravette 10 here in set number 2. Let's go ahead and take a quick commercial break. We'll come back and we'll get ready for the rest of the second set. You're watching Prairie Grove Volleyball. And we're back live in the Prairie Grove Lady Tiger Volleyball Palace. If you just joined us, Gravette took the first set 25 to 22. And right now we're in the second set, and Prairie Grove's up 15 to 10 here over Gravette. Serving still for the Lady Tigers is number 31, Emma Marvar. Emma again on a great serve. Gravette tries to get. Gravette does a good job of getting it across to our side of the net, and that's going to fall in the favor of the Lions. Make that Prairie Grove 15, Gravette 11 here in set number 2. Now serving for the Lady Lions is number 18, Haley Dawson. And that goes long on Dawson, and now make that Prairie Grove 16, Gravette 11. And now serving for the Lady Tigers is number 3, Sophie Nunziato. And Sophie Nunziato on a great serve. Back over to Gravette. And they're going to call it looks like a forward hit on Gravette. Make that Prairie Grove 17 and Gravette 11. So Sophia gets an ace right there for the Tigers. Make that Prairie Grove 18 and Gravette 11. And Sophie Nunziato still serving for the Tigers. And Sophia sends that one into the net. But still Prairie Grove 18 and Gravette 12 now here in set number 2. Now serving for the Lady Lions is number 12, Lily Dodge. And Lily Dodge on a great serve that time just goes into the net. Make that Prairie Grove 19, Gravette 12 here in set number 2. Coming into the game is number 11, Samantha Blosser for Jansen Williams. Samantha Blosser gets that one over the net, but it hit the net as it went over. So make that Prairie Grove 19, Gravette 13 here in set number 2. And serving now for the Lady Lions is number 9, Kaylee Idiot. And Idiot again with another great serve. Gravette does a good job of keeping it on our side of the net. Nice hustle by Stearman. Just falls down in the favor of Gravette, and that makes that Gravette 12 and Prairie Grove 19. And Prairie Grove does a good job of getting it across the net that time. And now it's going to go long on the Lady Lions, and that make that Prairie Grove 20, Gravette 14 here in set number 2. And now serving now for the Lady Tigers is number 16, Madison Hutchinson. And Madison Hutchinson does a good job on the serve. Gravette does a good job of getting the ball over to our side of the net. Trailer to Hutchinson, back to Trailer, and nearly went away that time. But that's going to go long and make that Prairie Grove 21, Gravette 14 here in set number 2. And still serving for the Lady Tigers is number 16, Madison Hutchinson. Hutchinson does a good job on the serve. Gravette does a good job of getting that one over. Kelsey Pickett gets over to Gravette. Gravette back to our side of the net. Stearman on the bump. Hutchinson sets up Trailer, but spikes it into the net, and now make that Prairie Grove 21, Gravette 15 here in set number 2. And now serving is number 32 for Gravette. That is Shelby Berner. And Berner on a nice serve. And Prairie Grove does a good job of receiving the ball. And nice hustle that time by Michaela Smith. Now make that Prairie Grove 21, Gravette 16. And Coach Matt Stewart takes the timeout. Let's take a timeout with him. It's 21-16. Prairie Grove, you're watching Prairie Grove Volleyball.
To buy a new recliner, a sofa, or maybe you need a box springs and mattress. Well, look no further than Harton Furniture in Prairie Grove. Terry Harton works hard to keep his showroom fully stocked, so if you pick something out, you can go home with it right then. But also, custom orders are no problem. If there's something you want, he can have it in just a few days. With over 20 years in the furniture business, great customer service, and excellent prices, Harton Furniture is the place for you. Located on Highway 60.
And we're back live here in the Prairie Grove Lady Tiger Volleyball Palace. It's 21-16. Prairie Grove here in set number 2. Prairie Grove does a grab it on the last serve, gets it back over to Prairie Grove. Hutchinson does a good job of getting it back over for the Tigers. Grab it on the last bump, got it back over to Prairie Grove. Now Prairie Grove gets it back over to Gravette. And Kelsey Pickett does a good job of getting it back across the net for the Tigers. And Gravette does a good job of getting it back across to our side of the net. Trailer does a good job of sending the ball back over to Gravette. Still 21-16 here in set number 2. Whoa, nice communication that time by the Lady Tigers. Just goes out of bounds, and now make that Prairie Grove 21, Gravette 17. Gravette on the last serve. Gravette gets it back over to Prairie Grove. Prairie Grove nearly got a break there, but Gravette was able to keep it up. Gravette on the last bump, and Conrad sends it back over for Prairie Grove. Trailer, nice bump by Stearman to Hutchinson to Pickett, and back over to Gravette. Gravette does a good job of getting the ball back over to our side of the net. Hutchinson sets up Trailer. Trailer gets it down and make that Prairie Grove 22. Gravette 17 here in set number 2. And now serving for the Lady Tigers is number 6, Mackenzie Parnell. Prairie Grove is 3 points away from evening this matchup at 1 set apiece. Mackenzie Parnell on the last serve. Does a great job on serving. Miscommunication that time by number 20. That was Hannah Westrick for Gravette on the miscommunication right there. To make it Prairie Grove 23, Gravette 17. Still serving for the Lady Tigers is number 6, Mackenzie Parnell. Mackenzie Parnell on a nice serve. Again that time for Prairie Grove. Hutchinson sets up Pickett. Nice job by Gravette of keeping the ball up. Nice job by Hutchinson to Stearman to Nunziato. Gets it back over to Gravette. Parnell on the last bump. Sets up Hutchinson to Nunziato. Gets it back over to Gravette. Miscommunication that time by the Lady Tigers. Make that Prairie Grove 23. Gravette 18 here in set number 2. And now serving for the Lady Lions is number 8, Alexis Gurner. And Alexis Gurner does a good job of getting the ball back over to Prairie Grove. And that one's going to fall in the favor of the Tigers. Make that Prairie Grove 24, Gravette 18 here in set number 2. And Prairie Grove is 1 point away from evening this volleyball match about 1 set apiece. Now serving is Olivero, number 10, Sydney Stearman. Stearman on a good serve. That last time for the Tigers. This is match point here for Prairie Grove. And Stearman, nice hustle by Stearman, just couldn't quite get to it. So make that Prairie Grove 24, Gravette 19 here in set number 2. Miscommunication that time by the Lady Tigers. Now make that Prairie Grove 24, Gravette 20. But this is still match point, though, in favor of the Tigers. We got to put this set away before Gravette gets to 24. Kelsey Pickett does a good job of getting the ball back over to Gravette. And I don't know how we got the ball across the last time there for the Tigers. And that one goes into the net on Gravette and makes that Prairie Grove 25, Gravette 20, and Prairie Grove takes set number 2 of the night. And now we're all even here at 1 set apiece in this volleyball match. Let's go to a quick commercial break. We'll come back and we'll get ready for set number 3. You watch Prairie Grove Volleyball.
Hi, my name is Matthew, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Prairie Grove Christian Church, where our mission statement is to love God, love others, and serve others. We have 2 services on Sunday morning at 9 and 10:30 a.m., lasting a little over an hour, which consist of worship, communion, and a biblically based message. On Wednesdays, we have the Quest and 2240 ministries for children in junior high, as well as men's and women's small groups. Twice a year, we have men's and women's encounters. On Sunday night, we have 2240 for the high schoolers. Some of the ways we love to serve our community are through the Great Serve, Life Ministries, and the Backpack Program. In the fall, we have upward basketball and cheerleading opportunities for children who are in kindergarten through 2nd grade. This year, we will have a group going to Cambodia, as well as supporting missions in Papua New Guinea and Haiti. If you want to experience what Faith and Grace is all about, come to Prairie Grove Christian Church to learn, worship, and meet people just like you. For any Farmington residents, please consider visiting our sister church, Casting Christian, at the Randall Lynch Middle School cafeteria, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m.
And we're back live here in the Prairie Grove Lady Tiger Volleyball Palace. It's Prairie Grove 1, Gravette 1 here in this volleyball match. And we're about to start set number 3. And right there in that second set there, if you just joined us, Lady Tiger fans, Prairie Grove came back with a really good set in set number 2 after Gravette took set number 1, 25-18. So I'm hoping now that Prairie Grove can win set number 3 and go up 2 sets to 1 over the Gravette Lady Lions. and hopefully put this game away in 4 sets. And now so let's go ahead. Let's take another quick commercial break, and we'll come back and we'll get ready for session number 3. Watch Prairie go volleyball. I don't know what they're doing. I didn't know what they were doing. I'm sorry about that, Miles. I didn't know what Gravette was doing. So since back to commercial, because what's Gravette do? You know they're coming off of loss to Farmington, right? Gravette's coming off of loss to Farmington. And we're back live here in the Prairie Grove Tiger Volleyball Palace here in set number 3. As Gravette did a good job on serving that last time. Prairie Grove on a little bit of miscommunication, and that make that Gravette 1, Prairie Grove 0 here in set number 3. Serving for the Lady Lions is number 18, Haley Dawson. And that one's going to go in on Gravette and make that Gravette 2, Prairie Grove 0 here early in set number 3. Haley Dawson still serving for the Lady Lions, and Haley Dawson's been doing a good job on Gravette on serving the ball. And now make that Gravette 3, Prairie Grove 0 here in set number 3. Haley Dawson again on the serve for the Lady Lions. Mavar sets up Nunziato, just goes into the net on Sophia, and now make that Gravette 4, Prairie Grove 0 here in set number 3. And I'm hoping that Prairie Grove can rally back here. Mackenzie Parnell to Stearman, to Lexi Light, back over to Gravette. Gravette to Mavar, he gets it back over to Gravette. Stearman to Mavar, to Jansen Williams. And a good hustle that time by Mackenzie Parnell, trying to keep the ball alive, and now makes that Gravette 5, Prairie Grove 0 here in set number 3. Let's go ahead. Let's take a timeout with the Tigers. It's 5-0. Gravette here in set number 3. You're watching Prairie Grove Volleyball.
To buy a new recliner, a sofa, or maybe you need a box springs and mattress. Well, look no further than Harton Furniture in Prairie Grove. Terry Harton works hard to keep his showroom fully stocked, so if you pick something out, you can go home with it right then. But also, custom orders are no problem. If there's something you want, he can have it in just a few days. With over 20 years in the furniture business, great customer service, and excellent prices, Harton Furniture is the place for you. Located on Highway 62 between Farmington and Prairie Grove. Come by Harton Furniture. He'll treat you right. Harton Furniture is a proud supporter of Prairie Grove Tiger Athletics.
And we're back live here in the Prairie Grove Lady Tiger Volleyball Palace. It's 5-0 Gravette here in set number 3. Haley Dawson still serving for Gravette. And Haley Dawson has got 5 of Gravette's points here in set number 3. And a good hustle that time by Mackenzie Parnell, and the Tigers just goes out on the Tigers that time, and now make that Gravette 6, Prairie Grove 0 here in set number 3. Haley Dawson still serving for the Lady Lions. Shearman does a good job of keeping the ball alive. Prairie Grove gets back over to Gravette. That one's going to go long on Gravette that time, and now make that Gravette 6, Prairie Grove 1 here in set number 3. Now serving for the Lady Tigers is number 31, Emma Marvar. Marvar on a great serve. Marvar to Lexi Light, gets it back over to Gravette. Nice block that time by Nunziato. Just goes out that time on the Lady Tigers, and that made that Gravette 8, or Gravette 7, Prairie Grove 1 here in set number 3. Gravette again on a great serve. Nunziato does a good job of getting it back across the Gravette side of the net. Miscommunication right there. You know, that time by Gravette, and now make that Gravette 7, Prairie Grove 2 here in set number 3. And now Sophie Nunziato again on the last serve. And now Nunziato to Trailer, gets it back over to Gravette. And nice job that time by Gravette getting it back over to Prairie Grove. And nice job by Marvar of setting up Lexi Light for the easy, almost for the easy point. Nice job by the Tigers of keeping that on Gravette side of the net. Now make that Gravette 7, Prairie Grove 3. And Prairie Grove is now rallying here in set number 3. Now serving for the Lady Tigers is number 3, Sophie Nunziato. Sophia on a great serve that time for the Tigers. Stearman on the last bump. Over to Lexi Light. And that's going to go long on the Tigers. And that makes that Gravette 8 for Prairie Grove 3 here in set number 3. And now Gravette again on a great serve. And nice job by Trailer getting it across the net that last time for Prairie Grove. Gravette got back over to our side of the net. Trailer on a good job of knocking the ball back over to Gravette side of the net. Pierce does a good job of keeping the ball alive. They're keeping the ball alive on this point. Sydney Stearman knocks it back over the net for the Tigers. Nice block that time by Emily Trailer, and that makes that Gravette 8, Prairie Grove 4 here in set number 3. And now serving for the Lady Tigers is number 11, Samantha Blosser. Samantha Blosser that time on the serve. And Gravette does a good job of getting back over to us. Gravette, oh wait. But Prairie Grove got it back over to Gravette side of the net that time. Prairie Grove, nice job by Trailer of getting it across the net that last time for the Tigers. Malvar to Trailer, and that's going to go out on the Tigers and now make that Gravette 9, Prairie Grove 4 here in set number 3. Coming into the game, number 10, Sydney Stearman. Coming at number 11, Samantha Blosser for the Tigers. And Gravette again on the last serve. Prairie Grove gets back over to Gravette. Gravette does a good job of getting it back to our side of the net. And nice job by Marvars to set up Lexi Light almost for the easy point. But Gravette does a good job of keeping the ball alive. Marvar sets up Lexi Light again, but gets it back over the net though. Gravette was able to keep it alive. Trailer does a good job of getting it back across the net that last time there for the Tigers. Gravette does a good job of getting it back over to us. And I tell you what, guys, this has been a really big time that the Tigers and the Lions have kept the ball alive. But that one's going to go down in favor of the Lady Lions. And that'll make that Gravette 10, Prairie Grove 4 here in set number 3. Serving for Gravette is number 32. That is Shobi Berner. And Berner sends that one a little long for Gravette. And that makes that Gravette 10, Prairie Grove 5. Serving for the Lady Tigers is number 16, Madison Hutchinson. Can Hutchinson rally the Tigers back here? And nice job that time by Hutchinson of getting the ball across the net that last time for the Tigers. And that's going to drop right in front of Kelsey Pickett. And now make that Gravette 11, Prairie Grove 5 here in set number 3. And now again, serving for the Tigers is number 16, Emma Marvar. And now it's 10-6. Gravette leads here in set 3. Madison Hutchinson sets up trailer for the easy point, but Gravette was able to keep it up. They're going to call a forward hit again on Gravette, and that makes that Prairie Grove 10. Gravette 10, Prairie Grove 7. And still serving for the Tigers is number 16, Madison Hutchinson. Hutchinson again on a great serve. And Gravette does a good job of keeping the ball alive. Sends it back over to the Prairie Grove. Stearman with a nice play that time. Just unable to get the ball up. And now it's Gravette 11 and Prairie Grove 7 here in set number 3. And right there, the Lady Lions knock that one out of bounds, and now make that Gravette 11 and Prairie Grove 8 here in set number 3. Serving for the Lady Tigers is number 6, Mackenzie Parnell. Can Mackenzie Parnell rally us back? Nice serve by Parnell, and that's an ace right there for Parnell, and now make that Gravette 11, Prairie Grove 9 here in set number 3. And Parnell is still serving for the Tigers. And Parnell on the last serve. Gravette does a good job of keeping the ball up. And Prairie Grove was able to get the ball back across the net to Gravette that last time. But now that one goes down in favor of the Lions, and now make that Gravette 12, Prairie Grove 8 here in set number 3. And now serving for the Lady Lions is number 7, Amanda Duncan. And Prairie Grove was able to get it across the net that last time. Pickett to Parnell, gets it back over to Gravette. And Parnell on a great hustle that time, but unable to keep the ball up, and now make that Gravette 13, Prairie Grove 9 here in set number 3. And Gravette on the last serve as Amanda Duncan knocks that one out of bounds, and now make that Prairie Grove 10, Gravette 13. Now serving for the Tigers is our libero, number 10, Sydney Stearman. Stearman on the nice serve that time for the Tigers. And Gravette knocked that one into the net. Now make that Gravette 13, Prairie Grove 11 here in set number 3. And Prairie Grove was down 7-1 at one point here in set number 3, and they've rallied back all the way back to 11 points. Nunziato does a good job of getting the ball down on Gravette's side of the net, and that made that Gravette 13, Prairie Grove 12. 1 point game here in set number 2. Well, in set number 3. Serving still is Sydney Stearman for the Tigers. And that one goes out on Gravette, and I may get 13 all here in set number 3. Sydney Stearman again on the serve. That last time, Gravette does a good job of keeping the ball up, but that goes in. But that was a 4 hit on Gravette, and I make that Prairie Grove 14, Gravette 13 here in set number 3. Stearman again on the serve. Nice serve again by Stearman. Gravette knocks that one out of bounds, and now make that Prairie Grove 14 or Prairie Grove 15, Gravette 13 here in set number 3. As Sydney Stearman got an ace that last time on her serve. Sydney Stearman again on the serve, and Gravette does a nice job of keeping the ball up, but that one goes out on the Lady Lions, and now make that Prairie Grove 16, Gravette 13 here in set number 3. Still serving for the Lady Tigers is number 10 on libero, Sydney Stearman. And Stearman on the serve does a good job of getting it across the net that time for the Tigers, and now make that Prairie Grove 16, Gravette 14 as the ball fell on our side of the net, and now make that Prairie Grove 16, Gravette 14 here in set number 3. Serving now for the Lady Lions is number 18, Haley Dawson. Prairie Grove was able to get it back over to Gravette side of the net, and that's a point for the Tigers, as that's another 2-hit on Gravette. Now make that Prairie Grove 17, Gravette 14 here in set number 3. And now serving for our Lady Tigers is number 31, Emma Mavar. Mavar keeps it up there for Prairie Grove. Nunziato does a good job of getting it across, and now make that Prairie Grove 18, Gravette 14 here in set number 3. And Prairie Grove's only 2 points away from 20. As Coach Green always says, that the first team to 20 points will usually take the set. Let's hope that he's right about this one. And that goes into the net on Gravette. Now make that Prairie Grove 19, Gravette 14 here in set number 3. And Emma Mavar is still serving for the Tigers, and she has kept us going here. And, oh, nice hustle by Sophie Nunziato that time. Just a little bit out of her reach, and it goes out of bounds to make that Prairie Grove 19, Gravette 15 here in set number 3. And now number 12 for Gravette serves it that last time. And they're going to call, and that's a point for Gravette. Now make that Prairie Grove 19, Gravette 16 here in set number 3. Still serving for the Lady Lions is number 12, Lily Dodge. Marvar to Nunziato, spikes it into the net, and now make that Prairie Grove 19, Gravette 17 here in set number 3. And now still serving for the Lady Lions is number 12, Illy Dodge. And Dodge again on the nice serve that time for Gravette. Lexi Light does a good job of getting it across the net, but that's going to be a point for Gravette, as that one was a little long. And now make that Prairie Grove 19, Gravette 18 here in set number 3. Let's take a timeout with the Tigers. And now it's 19-18 Prairie Grove. You watch Prairie Grove Volleyball.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
And we're back live here in the Prairie Grove Lady Tiger Volleyball Palace. It's 19-18 Prairie Grove, and if you just joined us, Gravette took set number 1 of the night, 25-22, and then Prairie Grove was able to win set number 2, 25-21. As we're back underway here in set number 3, Gravette was on the last serve. That one is going to fall in favor of the Tigers, and I make that Prairie Grove 20, Gravette 18 here in set number 3. And now serving for the Lady Tigers is number 3, Sophie Nunziato. And Nunziato on a great serve that time. Stearman sets up Jansen Williams for the easy point and make that Prairie Grove 21, Gravette 18 here in set number 3. And still serving for the Tigers is number 3, Sophie Nunziato. And Nunziato does a good job on the serve. And Gravette was able to get it back to our side of the net. Marvar sets up Jansen Williams again, and now it's 22-18 Prairie Grove here in set number 3. And Prairie Grove's 3 points away from taking set 3 and going up 2-1 on Gravette. And that's going to go long on Sophie Annunziato to make that Prairie Grove 22, Gravette 19 here in set number 3. Now serving for the Lady Lions is number 9, Kaylee Idiot. Serving on the last bump, sets up Mavar over to Trailer, who got it across the last time for the Tigers. Mavar, and that's going to go out on the Tigers, and now make that Prairie Grove 22, Gravette 20 here in set number 3. And Kaylee Midia on that last serve for Gravette. And Gravette, nice shot by Lexi Light, getting the ball back over to Gravette side of the net. Miscommunication right there. And that's a point for the Tigers. Make that Prairie Grove 23, Gravette 20 here in set number 3. Now serving for the Lady Tigers is number 11, Samantha Blosser. And the Tigers are 2 points away from taking set 3 of the night and going up 2-1 on Gravette. Trailer does a good job of getting it across the last time there for the Tigers. Malbar keeps it up for the Tigers, and that's going to go down in favor of the Lions, and that made that Prairie Grove 23, Gravette 21 here in set number 3. Now serving for the Lady Lions is number 32. That is Jaden Rodart. Wait, I'm sorry. That's number 32 for Gravette. That is Shelby Werner. And miscommunication that time on the Lady Lions, and now make that Prairie Grove 24, Gravette 22 here in set number 3. And now serving for the Lady Tigers is number 16, Madison Hutchinson. And Hutchinson put set number 3 away. You're right, I'm out here for Prairie Grove. And they're going to call a 2-hit on Gravette and make that Prairie Grove 25, Gravette 22 here in set number 3 as Prairie Grove takes set 3 and now goes up 2-1 over Gravette. Let's go ahead, let's go to a quick commercial break. We'll come back and we'll get ready for set number 4. You're watching Prairie Grove Volleyball.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Hi, my name is Matthew, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Prairie Grove Christian Church, where our mission statement is to love God, love others, and serve others. We have 2 services on Sunday morning at 9 and 10:30 a.m., lasting a little over an hour, which consist of worship, communion, and a biblically based message. On Wednesdays, we have the Quest and 2240 ministries for children in junior high, as well as men's and women's small groups. Twice a year, we have men's and women's encounters. On Sunday night, we have 2240 for the high schoolers. Some of the ways we love to serve our community are through the Great Serve, Life Ministries, and the Backpack Program. In the fall, we have upward basketball and cheerleading opportunities for children who are in kindergarten through 2nd grade. This year, we will have a group going to Cambodia, as well as supporting missions in Papua New Guinea and Haiti. If you want to experience what Faith and Grace is all about, come to Prairie Grove Christian Church to learn, worship, and meet people just like you. For any Farmington residents, please consider visiting our sister church, Caston Christian, at the Randall Lynch Middle School cafeteria, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m.
And we're back live here in the Prairie Grove Lady Tiger Volleyball Palace. If you just joined us, Prairie Grove just won set number 3 by a score of 25-22. So make that Prairie Grove 2 sets, Gravette 1 set as we get ready to start set number 4. And I'm hoping Prairie Grove can keep up the momentum as we got it coming out of set number 2, and we've had it ever since. So to start off set number 4, Emma Marvar will be serving for Tigers as we get ready to start set number 4. Now serving for the Lady Tigers is number 31, Emma Marvar. And we're underway here in set number 4. And that one's going to get down in favor of the Tigers and now make that paragraph 1. Gravette 0 here in set number 4. Still serving for the Tigers is number 31, Emma Marvar. And Emma on a great serve that time. And that one goes into the net on Gravette, make that paragraph 2. Gravette 0 here to start set number 4. Can Emma Marvar keep the momentum up for the Lady Tigers? And Marvar sends that one into the net. Make that paragraph 2. Gravette 1 here in set number 4. Gravette on the last serve. Lexi Lyon does a good job of keeping the ball up, and that one's going to go in the favor of the Gravette Lions, and now make that paragraph 2. Gravette 2 here in set number 4. And Emma on a... And that made that Gravette 3, paragraph 2, as that one went out that last time on Tigers. Now serving for the Lady Lions is number 18, Haley Dawson. And Dawson sends that one into the net and now make that for paragraph 3, Gravette 3 here in set number 4. And now serving for the Lady Tigers is number 3, Sophie Nunziato. And Sophie Nunziato does a good job of serving, just goes into the net that time. And that made that Gravette 4, paragraph 3 here in set number 4. Now serving for Gravette, number 12 is Lily Dodge. And Dodge on a good serve that time for Gravette. And that's going to go out on the Lady Lions and make that paragraph 4. Gravette 4 here in set number 4. And now serving for Lady Tigers is number 11, Samantha Blosser. And Gravette keeps the ball up that last time. And Samantha Blosser did a good job on serving that last time for paragraph. And that one goes down in favor of Gravette and made that Gravette 5, paragraph 4. Now serving for the Lady Lions is number 9, Kaylee Idiot. And Idiot does a good job on serving that last time for Gravette. And that one's going to go down in the favor of the Tigers. Nice job by Stearman to get the easy point and now make that Gravette 5, paragraph 5 here in set number 4. Now serving for the paragraph Lady Tigers is number 16, Madison Hutchinson. And Hutchinson on a great serve. As Kaylee Idiot did a good job of keeping the ball up that last time for Gravette. Hutchinson to trailer. Gravette tries to block it that time, just we were still able to get it across. Kelsey Pickett to trailer. And Gravette does a good job of keeping the ball alive. Hutchinson over to Gravette, and that one's going to fall in the favor of the Tigers. Make that Prairie Grove 6. Gravette 5 here in set number 3. It's 6-5 Prairie Grove here in set number 4. As Madison Hutchinson does a good job on serving, and that's an ace for Hutchinson, and that made that Prairie Grove 7, Gravette 5 here in set number 4. And still serving for the Lady Tigers is number 16, Madison Hutchinson. And Hutchinson on a great serve. And now it's going to get down in favor of the Lady Lions. And now make that Prairie Grove 7, Gravette 6 now here in set number 4. And now serving for the Lady Lions is number 32, Shelby Werner. And Shelby Werner does a good job on that serve. Served last time for Gravette, and I made that Gravette 7, Prairie Grove 7 here in set number 4. And Shelby Werner again on the serve for the Lady Lions as that one goes down in favor of the Gravette Lions now. It's Gravette 8, Prairie Grove 7 here in set number 4. And Shelby Werner's been doing a really good job on serving these last couple times for Gravette, and now make that Gravette 9, Prairie Grove 7 here in set number 4. And that one goes a little long on Gravette, and made that Gravette 9, Prairie Grove 8 here in set number 4. Now serving for our Prairie Grove Lady Tigers is number 6, Mackenzie Parnell. Mackenzie Parnell on a great job on the serve that last time. Hutchinson to Stearman, and now back over to Gravette. Gravette does a good job of keeping the ball up. And right there, number 22, that is Brooklyn Lincolns, who scored the point there for Gravette, and I make that Gravette 10, Prairie Grove 8 here in set number 4. Now serving for Gravette is number 8, Alexis Gerner. And Sophie Annunziato gets it back over the net that last time for the Tigers. Kelsey Pickett does a good job of getting the ball back across the net that last time for Prairie Grove. And nice job by Gravette of trying to keep the ball alive. Gravette gets it back over to us. Gravette again, miscommunication that time on the Tigers. Now makes that Gravette 11, Prairie Grove 8 here in set number 4. Parnell does a good job of keeping the ball alive that time for the Tigers. Hutchinson back over to Gravette. Gravette gets it back over to the Tigers. Hutchinson, Nunziato, and Gravette, and they're going to call a 4-hit that time on Gravette and make that Gravette 11, Prairie Grove 9 here in set number 4. Now serving for the Tigers is Olivero, number 10, Sydney Stearman. And Stearman on the serve, and that's Stearman's second ace tonight, as it's now 11-10 Gravette. Stearman on the last serve. There for Prairie Grove. Nice hustle by Kelsey Pickett, but the ball goes out on Gravette. Well, out on the Tigers, and make that Gravette 12, Prairie Grove 10 here in set number 4. Now serving for Gravette is number 13, Alexa Heaton. And that goes a little long on the Lady Lions that time, and I make that Gravette 12 for Prairie Grove 11. Here in set number 4. And now serving for the Lady Tigers is number 31, Emma Malvar. And Malvar does a good job on that last serve there for the Tigers. Gravette does a good job of getting it back over to our side of the net. Prairie Grove got it over the last time. Lexi Light, nice bump that time by Gravette to keep the ball alive. Malvar to Williams. Twelve 11. Gravette leads us here in set number 4. And they're keeping the ball alive a long time on this point. Lexi Light tips it over that last time for the Tigers. Parnell on the last bump. Malvar to Light. And Gravette keeps it up. And now make that Gravette 13, Prairie Grove 11 here in set number 4. Now serving for the Lady Lions is number 18, Haley Dawson. And they're going to call a 2-hit there on the Gravette Lions. Now make that Gravette 13, Prairie Grove 12 here in set number 4. And Sophie Nunziato on that last serve there for the Tigers. And that one goes out of bounds on Gravette, and now make that 13 all here in set number 4. And still serving for the Lady Tigers is number 3, Sophia Nunziato. And Nunziato on that last serve there for the Tigers. Gravette does a good job of getting it back over to our side of the net. Malvar sets up Light, and Gravette does a good job of keeping the ball alive. Gravette gets it back over to our side of the net. Trailer gets it over that last time for the Tigers. And that one goes a little long on Gravette, and I make that Prairie Grove 14, Gravette 13 here in set number 3. Well, here in set number 4, I'm sorry. Sophie Nunziato on the last serve there for Tigers. Trailer gets it over the net, but it ends up going in the favor of Gravette, and now we're all tied here at 14 here in set number 4. Now serving for the Lady Lions is number 32, Shelby Berner. And Berner does a good job on the serve that last time with Gravette. Lexi Light gets it over the net for Prairie Grove. Gravette does a good job of getting it back over to us. Trailer does a good job of getting it back across the net that last time there for the Tigers. And they're keeping the ball alive a long time. Nice dig that time by Gravette to keep the ball alive. And now right there, Trailer was able to. And whoa, the ball is still in the air. As Lexi Light got it over that last time. Stearman keeps it alive there for the Tigers. Lexi Light got it across that last time there for the Tigers. And another nice dig there by Prairie Grove. Ball still in the air. Oh! And a tough break there on Prairie Grove is now, as it's now Gravette 15, Prairie Grove 14 here in set number 4. And it is loud here in the Volleyball Palace here tonight in Prairie Grove. Now serving for the Lady Lions is number 12, Lily Dodge. And that one goes out of bounds on Gravette and make that 15 all here in set number 4. Now serving for the Lady Tigers, number 11, Samantha Blosser. All tied here at 15. And that one goes out of bounds on Samantha Blosser, and now it's Gravette 16, Prairie 15 here in set number 4. Now serving for Gravette, number 9, Kaylee Idiot. And nice job that time by Gravette on the serve. And miscommunication that time from Prairie Grove. Now makes it Gravette 17, Prairie Grove 15 here in set number 4. Let's go ahead and let's take a timeout with the Tigers. 17-15 here in set number 4. Gravette leads us to watch Prairie Grove volleyball.
To buy a new recliner, a sofa, or maybe you need a box springs and mattress. Well, look no further than Harton Furniture in Prairie Grove. Terry Harton works hard to keep his showroom fully stocked, so if you pick something out, you can go home with it right then. But also, custom orders are no problem. If there's something you want, he can have it in just a few days. With over 20 years in the furniture business, great customer service, and excellent prices, Harton Furniture is the place for you. Located on Highway 62 between Farmington and Prairie Grove. Come by Harton Furniture, he'll treat you right. Harton Furniture is a proud supporter of Prairie Grove Tiger Athletics.
And we're back live here in Prairie Grove Lady Tiger Volleyball Palace. It's 17-15. Gravette here in set number 4. And that one goes into the net on Gravette. As now it's 17-16 Gravette here in set number 4. Now serving for the Lady Tigers is number 20, Lexi Light. And Lexi Light on a great serve. And that one goes out on the Lady Tigers, and I make that Gravette 18, Prairie Grove 16 here in set number 4. And now serving for the Lady Lions is number 32, Shelby Burner. And that one goes a little long on Burner, and now make that Gravette 18, Prairie Grove 17 here in set number 4. And now serving for the Lady Tigers is number 6, Mackenzie Parnell. Mackenzie Parnell does a great job on the serve. And that one goes down in favor of Gravette, and I make that Gravette 19, Prairie Grove 17 here in set number 4. And now serving for the Lady Lions is number 8, Alexis Gooner. And Gravette does a good job on the serve. Prairie Grove does a good job of getting it across the net that last time. And Sophie Nunziato does a great job that time of getting the ball down on Gravette side of the net, and then now make that Gravette 19, Prairie Grove 18 here in set number 4. And now serving for the Lady Tigers, Olivero, number 10, Sydney Stuman. Stuman did a good job on the serve that last time there for Prairie Grove. Sophie Nunziato gets it across the net that last time for the Tigers. Gravette gets it back over to our side of the net. We were able to get it back over to Gravette. Lexi Light to Marvar. And Gravette is able to keep the ball alive. Stuman to Marvar to Light. And the ball gets down. And we're all tied at 19. 9-19 all here in set number 4. As it's getting loud in here inside the Prairie Grove Lady Tiger Volleyball Palace. Now serving for the Lady Tigers is number 10, Sydney Stuman. Stuman does a good job on the serve. And nice job there by Gravette of keeping the ball up. Nunziato gets it back across for the Tigers. Malvar sets up Nunziato again. And that one goes a little long on Prairie Grove and make that Gravette 20, Prairie Grove 19 here in set number 4. Gravette again on that last serve. And miscommunication that time by the Lady Tigers now makes that 21-19 Gravette. And now serving for the Lady Lions is number 13, Alexa Heaton. And timeout, Prairie Grove. Let's take a timeout with them. It's 21-19. Grab it. You watch them Prairie Grove Volleyball.
Hi, my name is Matthew, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Prairie Grove Christian Church, where our mission statement is to love God, love others, and serve others. We have 2 services on Sunday morning at 9 and 10:30 a.m., lasting a little over an hour, which consist of worship, communion, and a biblically based message. On Wednesdays, we have The Quest and 2240 Ministries for children in junior high, as well as men's and women's small groups. Twice a year, we have men's and women's encounters. On Sunday night, we have 2240 for the high schoolers. Some of the ways we love to serve our community are through the Great Serve, Life Ministries, and the Backpack Program. In the fall, we have Upward basketball and cheerleading opportunities for children who are in kindergarten through 2nd grade. This year, we will have a group going to Cambodia, as well as supporting missions in Papua New Guinea and Haiti. If you want to...
And we're back live here in the Prairie Grove Lady Tiger Volleyball Palace. It's 21-19 Gravette here in set number 4. And Sophie Nunziato will get to the cross the net that last time there for the Tigers. Nice job by Prairie Grove of keeping the ball up that time. So Nunziato to Marbar, back to Nunziato. And they're going to call a 2-hit that time on the Tigers. And that make that Gravette 22, Prairie Grove 19 here in set number 4. And that's going to get down in favor of Gravette that time. Nice serve that time by Gravette's number 13, Alexa Heaton, as it's now 23-19 Gravette here in set number 4. And Sophie Nunziato does a good job of getting it down. Make that 23-20. Gravette Lady Lions here over your Prairie Grove Lady Tigers. 23-20 right now here in set number 4. Now serving for our Lady Tigers is number 4, Kelsey Pickett. Kelsey Pickett on the last serve for the Tigers, and it was a good serve. Gravette does a good job of getting it back over to us. Hutchinson sets up Nunziato. Make that Gravette 23, Prairie Grove 21. And now still serving now for the Lady Tigers is number 4, Kelsey Pickett. And Kelsey Pickett again on the last serve there for the Tigers. That's a good job. Gravette gets it back over to us. And now make that Gravette 23, Prairie Grove 22 here in set number 4 as Gravette takes a timeout. And right there, Lady Tiger fans, Prairie Grove's rallying back. It's now 23-22 Gravette. And tonight, I'm seeing a much different Prairie Grove volleyball team than what we saw at our last home game against the Harrison Goblins. And so I'm really hoping that we can come back and take set number 4 and win our second conference match of the season and go to 5-15-1 overall and 2-9 in conference play. Still serving for the Lady Tigers is number 4, Kelsey Pickett. And Kelsey Pickett again on a great serve. Mackenzie Parnell keeps it up for the Tigers. Nunziato, good job by Nunziato that time. All time at 23. Hey! And it's getting loud here in the Prairie Grove Lady Tiger Volleyball Palace 23 all here in set number 4. Man, we need 2 points right here, and we win this match. Miscommunication by Gravette. Like that, Prairie Grove 24, Gravette 23 here in set number 4. And this is match point for the Tigers. And now Kelsey Pickett. Timeout Gravette. Timeout Gravette. So let's take a timeout with them. It's 24-23 here in set number 4. Let's get to a quick commercial break. We'll come back and we'll see if Prairie Grove can put it away here in set number 4. You watch Prairie Grove on.
Looking to buy a new recliner, a sofa, or maybe you need a box springs and mattress? Well, look no further than Harton Furniture in Prairie Grove. Terry Harton works hard to keep his showroom fully stocked, so if you pick something out, you can go home with it right then. But also, custom orders are no problem. If there's something you want, he can have it in just a few days. With over 20 years in the furniture business, great customer service, and excellent prices,
and we're back live here in the Prairie Grove Lady Tiger Volleyball Palace. It's 24-23. Prairie Grove here in set number 4. Kelsey Pickett on the serve. Gravette does a good job of keeping up. And hey, Prairie Grove wins this match 25-23 here in set number 4. And now Prairie Grove, we got a 5-15-1 overall and 2-9 in the conference. And all of a sudden, though, if you're Prairie Grove, that's a much-needed win after coming off 3 losses in Neosho, Missouri over the weekend. And now, make sure to join us this Thursday night for senior night here in Prairie Grove as we take on the Gentry Lady Pioneers. I want to thank all of our sponsors tonight. I want to thank Moms on Main Street for all that they do for sponsoring us. I also want to thank our other sponsors tonight, Foster Roofing, Harden's Furniture for Less, Prairie Grove Christian Church, Small Town Productions, and Prairie Grove Telephone Company. And our Foster Roofing player of the game, I'll have to give it to Kelsey Pickett, because Kelsey Pickett rallied us back and put the game away right there for Prairie Grove. And so yeah, your Foster Roofing player of the game for tonight's volleyball match is going to be Kelsey Pickett. Well, I think that's going to do it for tonight. We want to thank you all for joining us tonight. So for Miles Eubanks, for Maya Dotson, I'm Brendan Clark. Thank you guys. Have a good night, and go Tigers!